Today I'm going to be sharing with you 12 ways to boost energy naturally, whether or not you're on the keto diet.
Welcome to the Easy Keto Podcast. Each week, join health strategist and keto coach Shyla Ann as she takes you on a journey to achieving wellness in your mind, body, and soul.
At one point in my life, I remember being constantly low on energy. I remember searching for it regularly, as if energy was something that could be found under my couch cushion, right? I needed more of it, and I needed it now. And I thought if I ate more sugary stuff, if I drank more things filled with caffeine or energizing drinks, then I would be able to have that energy. And at least for an hour or so, I did. And then came the crash. The crash made you feel like you had less energy than you did before you even crashed. And if you are a person that is constantly searching for energy in your day-to-day life and using sugary foods and caffeine and other energy drinks to get it, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. These extreme energy highs and lows just to get that quick fix to keep me going, at least in the moment. I mean, it became a constant battle to always need my next energy fix, needing snacks and drinks within near reach. And if they weren't within near reach, I was constantly searching for them or going out of my way to buy them. Now, when I look back at that time in my life, it seems so surreal and so similar to an addiction. And for me, the addiction was to get more energy. You know, I had to soothe the itch of not enough energy in my day, for whatever my day entailed. And I can't believe that I used to have so many unhealthy habits surrounding what I thought would give me the results that I wanted. Energy seems to be one of those subjects that I get asked about constantly, right after weight loss, of course. And people want to know how they can have energy to work, how they can have energy to take care of their kids, to exercise daily, to cook dinner, to play games, to spend quality family time after dinner, and so much more. It just took a lot of energy saying that and thinking about all of that. It seems that anything we do requires us to have enough energy to do those things, and not just to get through them, but to enjoy doing those things, to have fun playing, be able to run around, be able to cook a good dinner and be in a good mood, or to exercise, or to just wake up and get the day started. With that in mind, today I'm going to be sharing with you 12 ways to boost energy naturally, whether or not you're on the keto diet. So if you're listening to this and you are not on keto, this still applies to you. You're going to have fun. You're going to have a great time. We're going to have a great time together. Let's hop right in with number 1, electrolytes. On keto, you naturally tend to lose a lot of water weight, especially in the beginning of your keto diet. You start to drop all your excess stores, your glycogen stores start to release, and out of those stores comes water and electrolytes. Now, electrolytes are really important to your body. Electrolytes are essential minerals that your body uses for everything, all the bodily functions. So they are good for you. Me and my family likes to joke about that movie. Oh my gosh, what is the name of the movie? Idiocracy. Okay, and they're like, oh, but it has electrolytes. And it's funny because, yeah, electrolytes are good for the body. Just the way they were using it was not good. But so to me, it just always makes me smile when I think about electrolytes, because I think about that movie and, you know, that whole situation. But anyways, electrolytes, as I said, they are essential for the body. They're needed for proper bodily function, and side effects of low electrolytes include fatigue, headaches, and lethargy. Similar side effects to low energy in general, right? You just don't feel right. You don't feel good. And it could be because you are low on electrolytes. With that in mind, I'm sure you can see how a proper amount of electrolytes can positively influence your energy to shift in the right direction. When choosing electrolytes, choose food and drink options that are high in sodium, magnesium, potassium, and calcium, or calcium. Now, if they are naturally high in those things, that is the best. Some food and drink options have additives of those, but you always want to stick with the natural choices as much as possible. So what do I mean by natural choices? I mean, maybe a small dash of Himalayan salt in your water. That's a great place to start. Eating raw fruits and vegetables or drinking a real fruit smoothie, a real fruit and vegetable smoothie. If you are curious about all the awesome foods that you can eat on the keto diet and fruits and vegetables that have these great electrolytes in them, then make sure you click on the link in the resources part of the description to get your free keto course. We're going to go on over to number 2. Avoid these fats. For some reason, there is this crazy rumor going around that you can eat like every and any fat on the keto diet, just all of them, just eat them. And that rumor is busted. We're myth busting that rumor right now, okay? Because it's not true. Now, yes, you want to eat fats on the keto diet because you want to introduce ketone energy into your body through those foods. But no, you do not want to eat these type of fats. And these type of fats are as followed. Okay? Let's go. Shortening, vegetable, fake lard, or any other processed fat created. Margarine, hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated anything. Oils that are processed through heat and or chemicals, including soy, vegetable, canola, corn, sunflower, grapeseed, etc., etc. I know, right? You're thinking, sunflower sounds like it'd be so healthy, but the way that they process it, that's where the problem comes in. It's not the sunflower itself. The reason you want to stay away from those types of fats is because they'll take away energy from you and they don't provide any positive energy, any ketone energy in return. Now, they're usually artificial fat sources and can be identified quite easily. I mean, when you read the packages, you'll see, this is margarine, not butter. Some companies use little tricky, long term, long tail keywords, but they're all trying to tell you it's not butter. You know what I'm saying? So stay away from those as much as possible and enjoy these type of fats instead. Grass-fed butter, or really any butter. I mean, I understand grass-fed butter is a little bit pricey when it's not on sale, but just eating real butter is like leagues better than eating margarine. Free-range tallow, extra virgin olive oil, MCT oil, and so many more. I am going to leave another link in the description bar so you guys can click on the episode I did concerning all these awesome keto fats that you can eat with, cook with, and enjoy. I do want to say that when purchasing pre-made foods, and yes, even keto ones, it's important that you pay attention to the ingredients that are being used in these products. Just because it says keto and your macros fit, it doesn't necessarily mean that the ingredients are correct. And the ingredients play a huge part in your body, in your health. I mean, think about it. You are changing the way you eat, the ingredients that you put in your body in order to get the results that you want. And you kind of want to take that mindset into everything that you purchase. And I know that it's not always 100% possible to avoid every single bad ingredient. But as long as you're more mindful and just looking out for it in general and trying to slowly make better choices, find better alternatives, you will get there. And even if you do eat some sort of ingredient that's not the best for you, as long as it's not constant, it won't be the end of the world, Try to enjoy minimally processed and natural sources as best as you can. Quick example, growing up, margarine was all the rage for families. And being a kid, I didn't much pay attention, right? We just had big, huge tubs of, that gray tub of margarine. You all might be familiar with, that brand. And we used to use it for everything. And at one point, margarine was advertised as being healthier for you than butter. But now you see that there are so many better choices and so many better reasons to choose butter over margarine. So you can make these choices, but they just take some time. I didn't make all of these healthier choices overnight. It takes a few years. It takes some time. But if you have the right person, like me, your keto coach, then you'll get there at a much faster rate. That is why coaches exist. That is why, we exist. Meal plans exist, like the meal plan that we put together, because it includes all of these things to help you just skip through all the BS and get the results. Number 3, enjoy a cup of caffeine. Now, I say caffeine because you can enjoy a cup of coffee or tea, and it's actually a pretty common way for many of us to start our day is by drinking a cup of coffee or tea. And it provides us with that instant energy boost, making us feel all warm and fuzzy inside in the process. Now, when enjoying a healthier lifestyle like keto, I really want you to enjoy healthier condiments that goes into your morning coffee or tea. I personally like to use a dash of heavy whipping cream in my cup of coffee. That's about it. Other popular options include MCT oil, virgin coconut oil, and butter to thicken it up. You can even add a bit of sugar-free coffee syrups or pure extracts like hazelnut or vanilla. I use those as well because, like I said, as pure to the source as possible is my jam. The higher quality ingredients that go into your body, the better results that you get, including more energy. I do want to put out a word of caution here though, and tell you not to rely on caffeine for your energy source to boost your energy throughout the day. I do not suggest becoming one of those people who drink 5 cups of coffee every single day or tea because it does have caffeine in it. At that point, it becomes like an addiction, and any addiction is not good for you, sir. So, just a little warning there. We want to use the other natural energy boosting ways that we're going to be talking about to boost your energy naturally. Which leads us to number 4. Go to sleep. Like, if you're listening to this and it's 2 a.m. and, you're only still up even though you're exhausted because all of your kids and everyone's asleep and this is your only alone time, I suggest that you just shut this off now and go to sleep because you probably have to wake up at like 6 a.m. or something like that, right? And that's only 4 hours of sleep. So going to sleep is very important, and it is a natural booster of energy and other health-related things as well. The National Sleep Foundation recommends adults get 7 to 9 hours of sleep regularly. Now, getting thrown off of your sleep schedule once in a while isn't so bad, but if you regularly get less than 7 hours of sleep nightly, you are really setting yourself up for some problems that will affect your daily life, including low energy and improper brain function. 2 things that you could see why are very important. So please go to sleep. It is truly a wonderful experience, and I know you need it. And you can always hop back into this at a later time, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Now, if you're still listening, we're going to go on to number 5. Number 5 is to drink water. I can just picture some of you guys right now just saying, dang, this list is pretty basic. Like, I thought she was going to give me some mind-blowing advice here, but the basicness of this list is the mind-blowingness of it. Okay? Because water is one of those other essential things in your life that you really, really do need. So please get enough water. It helps for you to stay refreshed, hydrated, and energized. And to me, water is like my energy drink. I can feel so blah and drink water and just feel like, yes, I got this. I'm ready. Like, I love a good cup of water. I really do. And I got a motto in life. It's called the KISS method. And if you have never heard of the KISS method, it stands for keep it simple, silly. And I just wanted to keep that PG here because I'm not that big of a fan of swearing. And I'm sure there's probably kids listening to this as well. So mindful. Now my husband says the other word that I could spell, STUPID. But silly is what I'm saying because when I complicate things too much, I feel silly. Why not keep it simple if I can? Life gets difficult enough in some segments of it. So drink your water. Now, number 6, stress management is serious. Very, very serious. I don't know about you, but anytime I'm really stressed out or upset, I get extremely tired afterwards. My eyes get heavy and my brain kind of starts to go into this fog. If you're constantly in a state of anger or stress or any type of high energy, high emotion situation, that could really explain your energy drain and your constant need of energy to find more. Because your body is just going woo, woo, up and down and up and down. And I've learned that stress management is serious. And I found multiple outlets that help me to release my stress in healthy ways so I don't have to experience these roller coaster rides, okay? I don't like those kind of roller coaster rides. I'm going to give you an example and touch on a few of my personal stress management things that I do. And while I'm doing that, you think of your own that you could incorporate, or maybe I'll give you some ideas. So let's do this. Exercising. Now, if you get that crazy burst of energy because you're like emotional or stressed out or something, exercise, dude, especially if you're like doing an exercise where you're like punching and kicking and you're like, yeah, I'm punching you in the face, stress. It helps. It really does. Write. Get a journal. Write out how you're feeling. Now, I'm a writer. I'm not saying I'm the best in the world, but I really enjoy writing down how I'm feeling. It helps me to release stress. There's just something about it that it goes from being bottled up in you to put out, in the world. Even if you write it, not like you have to share it, you just write it. And if you're not that great at writing, then film a video. You don't have to share it with anybody or hit the record button on your cell phone. It has that recorder app that comes pre-installed on all phones for some reason. Hit record and record it and file it away as a digital or a video type of journal. Same thing. You don't have to share it. It's just meant for you to release whatever is bottled up. And last, talk. Talk to a trusted friend or a trusted family member in a support group or a professional. Maybe you need advice, a new perspective, or straight up help that only another human can provide. Pick whatever setting, whatever person you're most comfortable with, and start talking about it. Start seeking help. Even if you're a little bit uncomfortable, that's fine because maybe you're not used to talking to another person. A little bit of discomfort to get you positive results is okay. You might not necessarily be comfortable with changing how you eat. I know I wasn't in the beginning. Same method, a little bit of discomfort to get me positive results in the long run. Totally, totally worth it. 100,000% worth it. So talk. I've noticed saying words out loud just has a way, just like with writing, has a way of releasing whatever's building up. so that it doesn't build up and so that you don't explode. And if you are seeking help and you want that person to talk back, they're right there. The right person, you can just bounce off of each other. Okay? Awesome. And if you really can't think of anyone, hit me up. Serious. I know how it is. Now we're going to hop into number 7. Exercise. Yeah, I know. I already talked about exercising, but exercising deserves a number of its own because it is so stress relieving. Not just stress relieving, but energy giving. After I exercise, I just feel this huge, ginormous burst of energy, and it elevates my mood. It releases dopamine in your brain, which is like the happy, instant happiness. And it provides so many positives that I enjoy, and I know you'll enjoy too. You don't gotta start nowhere crazy with the exercising, but you just gotta start. Go for a walk. I always recommend people that are new to go for walks. And if you're past that point, level up your game. Lift weights. Girls can lift weights. I lift weights. I don't even look very buff, but I don't lift weights to look buff. I lift weights to look lean and to get a nice internal strength. Do it, whatever it takes. Play soccer, I don't know, golf, whatever you like to do that's physical. Do it. Exercise regularly. Number 8, limit lunchtime alcohol. I know, I get it. Sometimes we're out running errands, or we've had a long day at work, or whatever. And then we're like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go do some daytime drinking at lunch. I'm going to disguise my daytime drinking as lunch, whatever. So you get that little nice burst of enjoying that alcoholic drink. But maybe we forget, or maybe we just try not to think about it, that alcohol is a sedative. And what do sedatives do? Sedatives put you in extreme chill mode, right? Cause you to kind of get sleepy, your eyes get heavy. So it does exactly opposite of what we want. We want energy to go up, not down. So we want to avoid that lunchtime alcohol as much as possible. Now, if you do want to end your day with a drink, whatever floats your boat. If it's keto, even better, because that means you are not having to hide behind your own back. Now, number 9, take an outside break. You ever get that stuffy sort of feeling that the walls are closing in, the air is stale, and you're just like fatigued? Yeah, me too. When I feel that way, I either need to turn on my diffuser or go outside. With my diffuser, I love to put one of those lung opening scents that just like burst you out of your own bubble. Like mint or orange or lemon or eucalyptus or a combination. When I go outside, I like to close my eyes and just face my face into the sun and let my body absorb the sunlight and breathe in deeply. And it just feels so good. It just changes my entire mood, and I'm like refreshed and I'm re-energized and I'm ready. Sometimes I do both. You gotta turn on the diffuser, open the door, and let that sun hit you. Let the air kind of, rotate out. Incense work great in this situation as well if you're not a fan of diffusers or if you don't have any. Incense are usually super cheap. Like, I think when I was buying them, you could buy them at Long's Drugs, which is like a Hawaii drugstore. Like 9 cents a stick for one of those big sticks. Now, number 10, let there be sun. There's just something about opening the curtains and letting light in that changes your whole mood. You ever just feel drab, and then you open a curtain and you look outside, and then that sun just hits you and you get that nice warmth inside, that nice inner glow? Yeah, Let there be light. It could be the vitamin D in the sun, which is an essential vitamin for almost every aspect of your health. And I did do an episode on vitamin D. If you are wondering, what do I mean by almost every aspect of our health? Including what feels like an instant energy boost and mood brightener. So let there be sun. Open up your house. I do it every day. Every time I'm at home, I open up my house. And I love natural light beaming into my house. I love, what do they call them? They call them sunroofs in cars, but they have a different name in your house. And I'm so glad that we put those in. I love it. Number 11, eat your energy. This one should be fun for you as it is fun for me because I love to eat. If you've ever experienced the positive side effects of changing your diet, hint, hint, keto, then you know how important this number is. Number 11, eat your energy. Eating the right foods will not only provide you with vitamins, nutrients, minerals, and so on and so forth, but it also provides you with that nice, steady flow of natural energy when you eat the right foods. And now if you're just like, oh man, what is the right foods again? Go ahead and check out easyketomenus.com/starting-keto because you really need to sign up for my free keto course if you're asking all these questions and wondering all these things, because we talk about food and food is so important. It is. If you want to figure out how to eat real food and good food and not have to rely on supplements and powders and blubbly blues, then you got to sign up for my free keto course. Number 12, set daily goals. You ever finish a task and after you finish it, you just feel like so proud of yourself and then so pumped. You're like, yeah, I got this. I'm an adult. Me too. I'm going to feel like that right after I finish filming this recording. It's happening. I feel it already. So that's the thing. That's the feeling that I want you to feel. That's the thought behind accomplishing daily goals. I want you to set at least 3 daily goals. Maybe start off with just one. If you're new to this whole daily goal setting thing, just set it, big or small, whatever it is, something that you really want to tackle, whatever's on your heart. Accomplish the heck out of that thing and feel your energy just like explode, okay? You're going to do it. I know you can do it. Seriously, anything. Like today, my goal is to eat a salad because Lord knows I've only had a real salad like 3 years ago. Eat it, feel good. You know, today I am going to drink 1 extra cup of water. Drink it, feel good. I'm going to give you guys 3 things that I focus on every day. I have 3 main categories that I like to hit daily. This is me. This is what I do. And you let me know what you do and what you think. Okay? Number 1, reading. I like to read. This is my main category of reading. I dedicate myself every day to waking up extra early because I love reading my Bible or any other self-help book. Okay? It really allows me to center myself and start my day. I mean, my mind is open, and before I used to just wake up and start working like ba 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 ba. But then I didn't really feel centered, and I noticed I would get exhausted faster. So when I read, I feel inspired, and it just helps me to get grounded and started. Now, number 2, I work. Now, I just categorize this as work because each day I have certain work goals and I have a schedule for each day and things that I normally accomplish on certain days of the week. So by accomplishing my work goals, I'm able to, 1, move Easy Keto Menus and the Easy Keto Podcast forward, and 2, feel good. Now, number 3, family. Now, I love my family so much, and every day I have this deep in my soul need to spend time with my family because it makes me happy. So every day we dedicate time to doing something, big or small, because as normal, some days are busier than others. But the one thing we always do together is eat dinner at the table together. And we watch a movie together, we play games, and or read, all together, all as a family. Those are the 3 things that I do in my daily life. Those are my 3 goals. And every day I hit one goal. I start from the first thing in the morning. I'm hitting my first goal. I'm reading for 20 minutes. And then I'm like, yes, let's do this. Then we're working, Once I start getting into work after we get ready for school, we're working. And as I accomplish my set work goals for the day, I'm like, yes, we're doing this. We got it. Then at the end of the day, around dinner time, we make dinner and we spend time together. And it brings me back down to grounding. You see, I start with being grounded in the morning. Then I work like hell. And I end with something that grounds me. And I start again the next day. And throughout the day, I'm able to enjoy this steady flow of energy with these 12 things that I listed. And I really, really hope and pray that you do too. Because we all got a lot of stuff to do in our days. Like a lot of stuff, yeah? And energy is just needed, required to get those things accomplished. Accomplished well, accomplished in good spirits, and accomplished at a good pace. So, you tell me, what do you do to boost your energy levels naturally? Or, what did you hear on this list that has really hit home with you and that you want to do or you want to try? Please let me know. I love hearing from you guys. I love hearing from you. And I hope you have a super awesome day. Thank you so much for joining me. Aloha.